October 7th, 2023. A day that will forever be etched into the hearts of Israel. As the threat of violence erupted across the land, one man stood at the front lines of defense for his people. Elon Isaacson, the security chief of the Eshkol Regional Council. In the face of chaos and danger, Isaacson's quick thinking and unwavering courage protected countless lives. While others faced terror, he stood firm, leading his team with precision and bravery. As rockets flew overhead and attackers threatened the safety of his region, Elon Isaacson mobilized a coordinated response, risking his life to ensure that his community would survive. His actions on October 7th are not just a testament to his leadership, but to the enduring spirit of Israel. This is the story of a man who faced the unthinkable.
There's been a multiply attack. Let your first response teams know and your security officers. Everyone must get out, equipment and on the fences. And at 6:43 in the morning, I sent that message. Automatically, when I go out, I leave here and go straight to the colonel and sit with him and talk to him and see what's happening to get a broad understand what's happening. For some reason, I don't know. You must understand that 1 hour, 700 missiles were shot into Eshkol in 1 hour. So there's a lot of things happening. I drove here to the municipality, and for some reason, I went into my armored vehicle. I have an armored vehicle that was also given by a donation, not from the army. But I have an armored vehicle. And I started driving to the colonel's base. Like a 5-minute drive here. And about 500 meters before the base, there were tens of motorbikes that the terrorists had already put on the ground on the main road and started attacking the unit. And some of them were with the motorbikes, saw me coming and opened fire on me. So because it's an armored car, and it was about 500 meters, I'm just hearing the bullets hitting the car. So I decided to turn around and come back here, and I said I'll talk to the colonel from here. So I turn around, and it's a very heavy car, it's 3.5 tons. I started driving, and 2 to 3 minutes later, I see 2 white tenders with, after we saw the pictures, about 13 terrorists in each tent, about 26 of them, coming towards me. I look to the right if I can get off the road. There's no ways I can get off the road. The territory, there's no ways. The left, they're on the left. And I'm getting closer and closer. They are not firing on me, but then I start seeing that all their faces are covered, RPGs, automatic rifles. Around 6 are in the car, and the rest, 6 to 9, are standing at the back. 2 of them. But they're still not shooting at me, and I'm not going fast. I'm going about 50 kilometers per hour because I turned around and the car's heavy. And then I realized there's nothing for me to do, and I know that's the last seconds or minutes that I'm going to be around. And but they're still not shooting at me. What I understand, the armored car is also a white Toyota, same as theirs. So maybe at the beginning they thought I'm one of them. But only when I passed the first one, they realized that I'm a soldier. So the second vehicle opened fire. I was very lucky that they didn't shoot an RPG because it doesn't help. RPG would have destroyed. So they opened fire. Nothing happened to me. And I looked in the mirror if they'll turn around, because if they turn around, I'm finished. But they did not, because they must have had a mission. I wasn't their mission. So they didn't turn around. And I thought to myself, I hope they didn't hit the wheels, because if they hit the wheels in another minute, I'm going to be without wheels. At the end of the day, they did hit the wheels, but because of armored cars, they had these special wheels. I didn't even know about it. But only the next day, I realized that I had a flat tire, and then I saw the bullet holes. You don't even see the bullet hole; you see the bullet on the car, not in the wheel. But I realized, people told me that these are special wheels. It takes 18 hours to 24 hours till the air goes out. So I came here, I managed to get here, and then I got, this is around 8:15 in the morning, I got a phone call. At that time already, all the officers, all the lieutenant colonels and the deputies and the lieutenant, I have informing, so I have a lot of army here. Let's just say all the officers, high-ranking officers, were all killed or injured. So out of the six high-ranking officers, 3 were killed, 2 were injured seriously, and 1 wasn't in the area, was coming back, and this is within an hour. So I get a phone call from the deputy colonel saying, I'm injured, you're shot 4 times, I need you to come and rescue me. I said, I'm going to get ready. I was here, I'm going to get ready, I'll get into the armored car and go. But at that minute, I had to come where I'm here, and I had to collect him in a ditch over here. But at that minute, my brother, that also lives in my moshav, drove and was fighting in this junction. He said, I'm here fighting in this junction. So there's no ways I can go through. At the end of the day, my brother stayed here for 5 hours and shot every terrorist that tried to get into these communities. Around 8:30, I get another telephone call because I was trying to get out and help my fellow mates in different battles. I get another telephone from the division, not even from my colonel, from the general's office, asking what's the situation here. I let her know, and she says, I'll get back to you in 5 minutes. He gets back to me, and you have to understand, it's a Saturday and it's a holiday. So this is an officer, low-ranking officer, but she knows me and we contact daily. So she says, give me 5 minutes. He phones me up, this is already 8:35. Where do you want the first force that is coming from the air to help you? I said to her, why are you asking me? I'm not army. Why are you asking me? Where do you want special forces? She says, Ilan, there's no one else. You're the only person knows what is happening. I said, okay. I realized very quickly the situation. And I said, I want the first helicopter with 13 special forces to land in Beirut. He says, okay. 5 minutes later, 8:40 in the morning, the pilot phones me. Says, I'm landing in 5 minutes. Where do you want me to land? I tell him where to land. I say, don't land in the front gate because there are a lot of terrorists there. I've got pictures from friends that live in Beirut that are connected to the cameras. And there were many terrorists. I said, I will open the back gate. You land the helicopter. He said, okay. At 8:45, now all these times I only know 3 months later because times you don't know. But the Air Force told me the time. I didn't know these times. The force get off the helicopter. It's Special Forces. The officer phones me, says, I'm next to, you'll see the yellow gate, open it please. I can open gates from all the 32 communities, I can open. For some reason, I couldn't open that gate. There was no electricity. At the end of the day, they opened, they went in and started fighting. And then I get another phone call from the same officer, where do you need the next force? So at the end of the day, I decided not to leave this area and to connect special forces to the different communities. That's what I did most of the day.